children, I'm Jenny and welcome to What Are You Up To? In this series, we'll show you how people spend their day in circuit breaker, at home, with their family, doing the things they love. But they are not random people. We've chosen them because there's something unique to share with you. Are you ready to find out? Let's check out what are this week's guests up to.
Good morning, everybody. So my name is Marc, and I guess today you'll be taking a look into my life and I think Amanda's life as well on how we spend our time during this circuit breaker. So let's go make breakfast. So I'm making pancakes today, and this is I think the last one I'm making because I've done two already. Okay, let's give it a test.
How old were you when you first started playing an instrument? How did you get started? So I was really young when I started to learn the piano. I don't even remember what age I started, but it's probably maybe kindergarten. So in the beginning, I was really eager to learn the piano, so excited to play. But after a while, as I grew older, it became very tiring to play the piano. But my parents forced me to continue learning the piano, and at that time I ended up disliking piano a lot. But right now I'm actually very happy that I learned it. As for the guitar, I learned it when I was 13 years old, secondary 1. My father plays the guitar, so sometimes he teaches me some chords to play on the guitar. But at the time I didn't really have much interest until I went for this GKidz leaders and Levites camp. There was only 2 Levites that went and I was one of them. And during that camp, one of the leaders had a guitar, so he played some chords and then I learned from him. And then I learned the chords to Heart of Worship. And, that's the first song I played on the guitar, so it's very memorable for me.
I started violin at 5, if you're talking about instruments. Yeah, but then I fell asleep in almost every lesson. And the instructor was really boring, I had no interest, so I decided to switch to piano. After seeing that my sister joined piano class, and then after that I was really interested with the way the lessons went, and then I told my mom that, hey, could you sign me up for piano lessons?
Okay, so I wasn't a diligent student growing up, so maybe I played the piano like 2 hours at least a week. I don't know, might even be 1 hour or around there, excluding piano lessons. But for the guitar, I was very interested in learning it. So I took it up almost every day. I play every day, I practice it until when your hands get this like hardness in your skin. I also write songs. So it's called songwriting, and I practice that more frequently compared to practicing the piano or practicing the guitar.
my answer varies now because I used to be in the army and I just ended my last working day last week. So, yeah, now I'm free now, so I have definitely more time to practice. Yeah, but now with our stay home, everyone should stay home. I have definitely more time to practice, and I really enjoy that I could work on the things that I did not have the time to previously work on, such as like new pieces, picking up my old pieces to make sure that it's good. That's what I wanted to be. Hello.
Crazy!
You're going crazy? Okay, now let's ask Dad. Hey Dad. So I know you have a lot of things to say about me playing the same pieces over and over again and practicing the piano because now everybody's stuck at home. So what do you have to say? Tell everybody.
You will drive everybody crazy if you don't schedule a proper time of the day.
Okay. See, you're also serious.
Tell us more about the kinds of instruments and equipments you have. Okay, so firstly, I have my computer, my keyboard, my guitar. So you're gonna hear it. Yep, this is the microphone, this one right here. What is your favorite piece of music and why? The one that more people like most people like it. Yeah, it's called Your Love. Your love chases after me. Your love captures all of me. Your love crashes over me. Jesus, your love is all I need. It's a song that describes what God's love is like for me. Yeah, and the music is quite catchy, so I think that's why a lot of people remember this song more than all my other songs.
Kind of working on a few pieces to prepare for a recital. Yeah, that I had in mind. So this piece that I just played for you was Rachmaninoff's Prelude No. 4 in his book, and I think it has a lot of different colors and melodious lines that you can follow in the music, and it's the pianist's responsibility to be able to bring out all those lines.
Can you describe how you prepare for a showcase or concert?
Well, definitely it takes quite a amount of time to practice for a showcase or recital, and then working on whatever my teacher tells me to work on is something that I have to keep in mind while practicing. And I think rehearsals play a big part. Being able to play the piece through at least 3 times without stopping and knowing that most of the details are in there is kind of how I prepare for a recital or showcase.
When I do get to perform, there's 2 things I do. The first one is actually I pray for my own heart. I write my songs not about other people, but it's about God. And so I want my lyrics to reflect who God is to me, and I want to use my songs to help others through their walk with God. And it's really just directing them back to God. Second one is to pray for a word for the people who are going to hear the song. For me, music is like more of the worship that I do with God, to God. Yeah, so worship helps me to shift away my focus from my worries and all my problems to God.
I guess music has always been something that God has provided me with, and being able to play different types of music and using it as an outlet, be it times of stress, in times of joy. Yeah, God has definitely reminded me that He has provided me with such skills and the privilege to be able to play and to even have this to play. And when He provides us with such things, I don't think we should take it for granted. Yeah, and in many of our lives, in many of everyone's lives, I think they should always look at how privileged they are, and be it if you have a skill or a gift for cooking, if you have a skill for math and science, yeah, you might own everybody in math and science, and then everyone will be like, wow, like why are you so good at it? Yeah, God has provided you with those skills through these times and these talents that God has given you. You're able to allow God to minister to you.
So when I was younger, you always want things to be amazing every time, right? But just keep practicing, just keep being diligent with it, and you'll get better. Not that nothing is great overnight. And don't be afraid to try something different or uncommon. Songwriting is not common, right? In Singapore, maybe. But I learned that God is creative, right? God is a creative God. Wow! And God created you. And so you are made to be creative. And lastly, I think it's the most important one actually, is to find someone who can help you to grow your gifts. Example, finding a mentor that can teach you the skills to improve yourself at that gift.
Okay, so it's about 11 p.m. now, and I guess that's pretty much how I spend my day. I wake up in the morning about 10, and then pretty much plan what I want to do, practice piano. If I want to learn a new skill, if I want to draw, if I want to cook, I will research into that. Yeah, and then if there's time in the evening, I try to exercise. Yeah, and do those home workout videos, those like 1, 2, 1, 2. I hope this video inspires you to do something and plan your time wisely, and don't just think like, oh, circuit breaker, I have nothing to do. I hope I just want to just stay at home, lay in my bed. I'm getting so unmotivated. Why life is like that? Yeah, so naturally, I hope you spend good time. This time well, catch up with your family, although you spend every day with them, yeah, and then train your tolerance and patience towards them, and be giving, because everybody has to stay under the same roof. And then yeah, I wish this will really pass by soon, and that we're able to get on with our lives, get on naturally, and then we can all go to church on Sunday, and then we can see each other once again.